unfortunately, we lost that very long game last episode, but this episode, let's do some competitive, and we'll see. Now that we know more about the game, we can actually see the game in action. So I'm going to be playing some Control Sword. Let's get into a game and see how this does. When it comes to factions and crafts, I've pretty much been solely playing Swordcraft and Havencraft thus far, but you never know, in the future I might be able to play some other decks, some other sort of see some other things. I've been quite interested in playing Dimension Shift. As memey as it is. So this is just Dragoncraft again, but they've got a different character. Very edgy character. So bit of a heavy mana or heavy play point hand, so I'm gonna shuffle those back. Okay, so we got a lot of low drops here, but they're good. They're good low drops, so it'll give us a good early game. No, we don't want that. So for those of you who don't know, Swordcraft's trait is that they have cards which are commanders and cards which are officers, and they interact with each other. Alright, well, they just gave up. Maybe they had to be somewhere. Well, at least we had to have 2 games in one episode this time, I guess. Alright, let's go right into another one, because that was not a game. I mean, free competitive points. Can't complain. Alright. Well, maybe we get to see another craft this time. It'd be quite boring to see the same craft twice in a row. So. Runecraft. Okay.
You must die.
So this will either be Daria or Dimension Shift. So I'm gonna shuffle back that and keep those. I'm not too keen on 2 thieves, but I guess it's fine. Now, Runecraft's special ability is that they have cards which have an effect called Spell Boost, which every time they play a spell, they get 1 spell boost sort of counter, I guess. And the more spell boost counters they get, the more effects they get. So, for instance, I might have a creature which says sort of spell boost reduces the cost of this follower by 1 sort of thing. Someone played the Veteran Lancer, which is just called 2 mana 2/2 ward. So they like to play a lot of spells and trigger lots of effects. The other mechanic that Runecraft has as well is oh, that's just rude. The one they have is called Earthright, but you don't see too much Earthright really. So they're likely just going to try and rush me down, so I think I'm going to play the Novice Trooper and just prevent some of the damage coming towards me. So the Novice Trooper is just a 3 mana 2/2 with Storm, so it's quite nice, but I just want to prevent some of the damage. I think this turn is just going to be plonk down 2 Veteran Lancers. Yeah, they're going really, really hard to try and get me. Actually, I think I'm going to play Veteran Lancer. No, I'm going to save the Unicorn Dancer to when I've cleared out some of this. But I'm definitely going to evolve one of the Veteran Lancers just to clear some of these threats. Doesn't matter, but I'm going to clear the Ogler. Now, I'm guessing this is most likely a Daria deck, because they've gone and used a lot of resources earlier on. Hopefully we'll be able to see Daria, because it's a pretty defining card for this game. There we are. So, very powerful card. So it removes every card in your hand from the game, and then you draw 5 cards, and you spell boost each card in your hand 5 times. So as you can see, it's pretty explosive, and this is a very bad... Oh, they're BMing.
So that's how it's done.
So this is going to be pretty tough for us to get out of, but
You don't stand a chance.
At your service. Time to take that.
It won't be long now.
we We just need to clear some of these things off the field, and then we can start to stabilize once we get some ward on the field. But they're going to be dealing at least 11 damage this turn, maybe even more if they play. Like, they could kill me theoretically if they have a Storm Mage in hand. So they've had a very good opening. Or they haven't just like okay. I'm very surprised they didn't go.
Just maybe this magic will help.
I need a lot to stop this.
You don't stand a chance. Now, what to do? Excellent work. Excellent work. You don't stand a chance.
I'm pretty certain this game's just over. I can't see any way out of this one. The two thieves in the opening hand really screwed me over, but they had an excellent opening. The Daria, like, turn 4 or 5 was just... The turn 5 was just way too good. They got so much value off that play. I'm going to spitefully remove that, but I'm just going to quit. There's no way of getting out of this.
I should have foreseen this.
Which is a shame, but... Honestly, I should probably remove those thieves from my deck, which I might do for the next episode. But for now, I just want to get as much gameplay in as possible, so you can see as much as possible. Damn, that was a real nasty loss there. Like, their opening was superb. Too much, way too fast to be able to handle, which is ironic considering this is supposed to be control. I'm pretty certain those thieves need to come out for something else, but I'll have a look and see for the next episode. Okay, so we're going to have a swordcraft, which is quite nice. This could either be control sword or face sword. I'm going to keep the Aurelia because that's a good card to keep in the opening hand, but these two can go back. So a bit of a late start sort of. Yeah, we've got a lot of high cost cards, so I'm hoping they're playing control. This deck definitely needs some work to it, I think. Okay, they didn't play a 1-drop, so not conclusive evidence, but most likely it's looking more control. Not even a 10-2 drop, so they're having a much similar game to me. So let's play this Novice Trooper and get some damage in with the Storm. Let's see what I do. I was not expecting that. That's an interesting play. I'm gonna play the Thief. Let's just clear their field, I think. I'm not sure what they're playing, but I want to make sure that they don't get as much damage in.
Weapon at the ready, youngling.
Good trade for them. I did get a card off that, so I'm not too bent out of shape from it. If they're playing control, playing the full offensive here could be quite disastrous for us. So. Getting 4 damage next turn. I think I'm okay with that. I can always crash Novice Trooper. Tough choices, tough choices. No, I'm gonna play the Floor Fencer. Floor Fencer is a nice card to have, and I want to make sure I get as much value as possible. But if they do have an Aurelia this turn, then it could be quite painful for us. Okay, they don't. They have a Veteran Lance, and that's true. I'm gonna crash that into that. Yeah, That's fine. I'm happy with that.
Weapon at the ready, youngling.
It's looking like a very very similar game for both of us here. With novice troopers and Junos and everything. Oh, didn't end my turn. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm pretty certain this is a control mirror match.
Weapon at the ready, youngling.
I don't know if that was... Are they gonna evolve? No, okay. I'm not sure if that was worth it for them, but... Now what? I think I'm okay just playing the front guard general. Yeah, I'm okay playing that. And then just going face. Again, if they have the Aurelia, this will become quite messy. But... because I do have 5 followers on the field. But they're going to have to work pretty hard to get rid of my front guard general. Oh, Tsubaki does do it. But this is why Fortress General is a great card. You're going to go face. I think they're clearing. Yeah, they're clearing.
My armor has been pierced.
Natsubaki's going to be quite annoying for me to remove. Can't want to play the thief, evolve it, then go into that to get the card draw, but I feel like that's almost definitely the wrong play here. Let's play this maid leader. Again, another card in my deck that I'm not sure if it's any good or not. Should probably stop playing those. Let's play this and just crash those into that. And then play the thief. I'm happy with the situation. We've got plenty of. If we see an Albert, we win. That's where we're at the moment.
This is God's word.
Let's speed things up.
Maybe they are. Maybe they are aggro sword, and they just had a really bad start. I wouldn't put it past them.
It won't be
Oh
long
man,
now.
this is a beautiful situation to be a part of. Now I can Aurelia them.
Time to pay the piper.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so let's play the Aurelia.
On my blade, victory and prosperity
So,
are yours.
Aurelia.
I should have foreseen this.
That's how good Aurelia is. It just you play it and they concede. No, Aurelia. When you play it, it gets +1/+0 for each follower your enemy has and play, and if there's 3 or more, it becomes untargetable by everything. So it's a pretty good card, especially against decks which play a lot of followers, such as Swordcraft. Which is funny, it counters itself, but well, I mean Aurelias don't counter Aurelias, but Aurelia counters aggro swords definitely. But I think that'll do it for this episode. We saw 3 games. We won 2. One of them didn't really count, and we lost 1 quite badly. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you learnt some things. Hope you enjoyed watching the episode, and I'll see you next time. See ya.